The new recruit, trying to avoid training, secretly snuck into the command room to hide. When he opened the door, he was immediately drawn to the UAV control panel. He noticed the equipment wasn't connected to the command system and assumed it was a simulator. So, he sat down and decided to show off his flying skills. Once the equipment powered up, he was quickly immersed in the excitement of controlling the UAV. The feedback from the flight was so real that it thrilled him. However, he didn't realize that he was actually controlling a real, large UAV. Meanwhile, the UAV took off and began performing complex maneuvers in the sky. The chief instructor, company commander, and other officers watched, all of them stunned. The instructor quickly recognized the seriousness of the situation and rushed to the command room. Upon entering, she saw the recruit happily operating the UAV, unaware of her presence. Her heart raced as she prayed nothing would go wrong. She cautiously approached the recruit to avoid startling him. To prevent an accident, the commander temporarily took control and switched the UAV to automatic cruise mode. After confirming the flight was safe, she breathed a sigh of relief. Then, she ordered the recruit to stop and quickly input commands to return the UAV to base. Once everything was under control, the commander exploded in anger, scolding the recruit for mishandling such expensive equipment. The recruit, looking helpless, explained that he thought it was just a simulator and didn't know it was a real UAV. The commander was furious, fearing that if the UAV crashed, not only would she be responsible, but the entire command center could be implicated. Realizing his mistake, the recruit later showed surprising skill. He followed all flight protocols and remembered the surrounding terrain. He explained that he used the HSI system for navigation and had operated small UAVs before. On a mission, he had even taken over control of a medium-sized UAV from an instructor. The commander, impressed, decided to test his abilities further and found that the recruit had real talent. His skills in operating UAVs surpassed some of the regular operators. She began to consider training him for a professional UAV role, especially since the brigade was looking for someone in that position. The suggestion soon reached the company commander, who was furious. He believed such expensive equipment shouldn't be handled by a recruit, even if he had talent, and argued for severe punishment. The commander, however, defended the recruit, stating that it was a misunderstanding and not intentional. As the two prepared to argue, the chief instructor intervened. He explained that the recruit had been trained to operate UAVs and would eventually need to do so in real missions. While this mistake wasn't ideal, it wasn't intentional, and a verbal warning was enough. The company commander reluctantly agreed, choosing not to punish the recruit. If you were in this situation, dealing with a recruit who lacked discipline but showed talent, would you punish him severely or let it slide this time?